I'll try not to use my glasses today. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today on this wonderful occasion, celebrating the marriage of Katie and David. Good to see so many of you who've travelled here from all over the UK and further afield from the Caymans and the US, so welcome to you all. Hope you all enjoy this wonderful meal that's been cooked for us. For those of you who had the sticky toffee pudding, that was to die for. Now, what if you noticed when you came in, the napkins, the way they were sort of intricately folded, exquisite fold. Well, I hope so, because I spent most of my Boxing Day tying those. Then today, as a father, you look forward to and hope will be one of your proudest days of your life, the day you give away your daughter's hand in marriage. So today, as I left the house with Katie, and we drove to the church, we arrived at the church, tried to get the dress out of the car, not getting wet, which was a bit. I was sort of squeezing into that much of the car. When we finally got into the church and we walked arm in arm down the aisle, I can honestly say I don't think I could have been any prouder. They certainly lived up to all expectations. I know I'm biased, but how beautiful Katie looks today. Her new husband is a girl. We were delighted when Katie and David announced their engagement. I've got to know David over the last couple of years. He's a great chap with traditional values. And I know he really cares for Katie and will look after Katie the same way that Katie, I know, cares for David and will look after David. They share the same interests, same goals in life, etc. They love the fun things in life as well, which are all ingredients to a long and happy marriage. They both love their sport. Katie with her trampoline and gymnastics, David with his swimming, and more recently he's played pigeon shooting. And I don't think that'll actually take over from his swimming. So it was only fitting that David proposed to Katie on the opening day of the Olympics underneath the Olympic rings on Tower Bridge. But as far as Olympic events go, this wedding has been more like a 100-metre sprint. Marathon event. We have crammed everything into 5 months, but at least it's cut down on the stress time. I must congratulate both Katie and David on the way they've put today together in that short space of time to make this such a special occasion. I know Katie had every little detail sort of mapped out in her head, and I hope, Katie, it's turned out just the way you dreamed it would do today. Also, special thanks to Tina for helping Katie along the way, acting as her own very personal wedding planner. At the very start, I think the first week or so, Tina was given about, I think Algie was with her as well, about 15 locations to go and scout out. So they're driving all around Essex, checking everything out. But, so I'd like to thank Tina on behalf of Katie. In sort of committing to Katie, David has also taken on the responsibility of Bruce, who has treated him very own, and they've built this special bond between them. They wanted Bruce to be here today, but as Tina said, no, he's only a rabbit. Yeah, I did look at the... I did mention about the YouTube video, David, don't worry. I did read a book on do's and don'ts of Father the Bride's speech, and it said, whatever you do not embarrass your daughter. But I'm not going to take the notice of that. Katie, no, only joking. Katie is a kind, caring person. She's beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. But as Katie was growing up, Susan and I used to say, we could have written a book about Katie, all the things that Katie did, the things that made Katie Katie. What have we got here? I could go on for a long time. I'll try and keep it quite short. The first thing is Katie's timekeeping. Those friends will vouch for, Katie tries to cram 36 hours into a 24-hour day, just so she doesn't actually miss anything. David actually was thinking about telling Katie that the wedding was at 12:30 today, not 1 p.m. Katie's also got this, I was going to say sense of direction, but lack of sense of direction, particularly when driving. I forget the countless number of times she would bring me up, hands-free of course, whilst driving, sort of not knowing where she was, expecting me to sort of guide her to a destination. I think on one occasion she was driving back for her friends in Surrey on the M25, been driving for over an hour or so, and said, Dad, I don't know where, I still haven't gone through the tunnel. Katie, no, that's because you've gone the wrong way round. One time I was actually going to work up to Birmingham on the train. She had an interview that day in East London somewhere, and I said, whatever you do, take the train. Because no, she was going to drive and get there. She had it all mapped out the day before, but she rang me up, floods of tears. I was on the train. I think she was 15 minutes late at the time. Expecting me on the train with my BlackBerry with no reception, with a maps function to guide her where she needed to get to. You won't be surprised to know she didn't get that job. And what else have we got, Katie? Oh, Katie's a worrier, particularly about health and safety at work. Look, I don't, I'm not sure there's anyone from the hospital here, Katie, but whenever she joins a new department, we have to go and get a new accident book. Katie, yeah, she's accident prone. She just likes to record every little incident, however small. I'll get off something. Katie's also, she loves the sense, she's got a great sense of adventure, and she shows no fear. I think trampolining and gymnastics are a great example of that, but on one occasion, I think she was only about 6 years old, I think we took her, she just learned to swim, we took her swimming in Harrology, the big pool. She was swimming along, so she gets out of the pool, next thing we know, she's halfway up to the top diving platform. Tina said, what should we do? I said, no, you can't do anything, you can't call her out, so like a responsible parent, I just let her go to the top. She calmly got to walk to the end of the platform and just jumped in without a moment's hesitation. She calmly swam back over to us, as if nothing had ever happened. But that's Katie. There's never a dull moment with Katie. I think just before one of her hen nights, she was straightening her hair. She managed to wrap her hair straighteners all the way around her neck and yanked it, and I think she nearly thought she'd yanked a tooth out. But she was more concerned how quickly she'd get a new veneer before the wedding. She also nearly never made it here tonight because she nearly got arrested for shoplifting last week. I only found out about this a couple of days ago, but she'd been shopping with, I think with her nan, she bumped into in Hall shirts, took her for gift bags for a baby shower, and in the shop she had several bags up her arm. And then next thing she knew, she'd walking out the shop, real professional job, with all these bags, and then said, Katie, what's that up your arm? So she had to go back, no, everything was okay. But these are all the things we love about Katie, and we wouldn't change it for the world. So, that's what I'm going to say about you, Katie.
Thanks, then.
We love you. I'd like to make a toast to Katie and David, and may you have a long and happy marriage together. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Ebanks, Katie and David. So all please be outstanding. Katie and David. Right. There's also two other people who sadly are no longer with us, who are very special to Katie's life. Katie's two granddads. And I know they'll be looking down on Katie today, feeling as proud as I do today of Katie. So can you again please be outstanding, raise your glasses to Katie's two granddads and two Georges.
Two Georges.
Right, you can all be seated now. Right, at the stag do, I was told there was a book running on the length of time of speech. Not sure how I've done so far, but I made sure our spanner in the works now. You may think I've finished, but no, I haven't. You all know there's 12 tables in here tonight, all right, all with depicting one of the days of Christmas, one of the 12 days of Christmas. So if you haven't already guessed it, we're going to sing a rendition of the 12 days of Christmas, and there will be a prize for the winning table. I know table 11, 10, 11, 12 haven't got much of a chance of this because you only get to sing once. So we're all going to sing. We're all going to sing it out.
There'll be two members down. So
Table. We'll sing the table We'll all sing the chorus, and the table will sing their verse. And we'll start off, on the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree, and so on. And then on the second day of Christmas, we go to table 2. It's not too difficult. We can make that. So are we ready? You all know what table you're on, what you've got to sing.
Yeah.
So maestro, music if you please. On the first day
day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 calling birds.
3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
5 goblins.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold
We should have done that.
cities are laying
4 calling birds.
French hens.
Give me some, pregnant lady. 7 swans are swimming.
6 geese are laying 5 gold rings.
4 calling birds.
French hens.
Eight bags are milking. 6 swans are swimming. 6
Geese are laying 5 gold rings.
4 calling birds.
3 French hens.
Seven swans are swimming.
4 calling birds.
3 French hens.
Seven swans are swimming.
6 geese are laying
4 calling birds.
French hens.
Seven swans are swimming.
6 geese are laying
4 calling birds.
French hens.
Seven swans are swimming.
4 calling birds.
3 French hens.
And now, judges' decisions. The winning table.
They're in reverse.
Can't be 5 calling.
Yeah, it should be.
That was so funny. What a great idea.
The winning table by a narrow head. 5 gold rings.
Emma, come here.
Emma's collecting the prize. Winning prize. There, Emma. Right.
Yes, it's nice to be there. I'm emotionally wrecked from that singing. Great effort from everyone. Thanks very much, Mark, for your kind words and a lovely speech. I think you summed up Katie perfectly.
A bit long, but it's fine.
So, firstly, I'd like to say that on behalf of my wife, Katie, I'd like to welcome all of our friends and family who've come to share the happiest day of our lives with us today. Thanks to all of you guys that have turned up from the north of England, the far south of England, all the way over to Wales, and the Midlands, and also a special mention to my family who've come all the way from the Cayman Islands with their kids, and also my aunt and uncle who left on Christmas Day to be here with us. So, I'd first like to say how amazing my wife Katie looks today. I'm sure you'd agree. As many of you know, we actually first met around about 12 years ago, and we had a couple of dates back then, and I always thought she was a great person and a great girl, and there was always something special there. But it wasn't until February 2011 when we met up again for the first time properly. And I'd just like to say thanks to Marsha Stewart and also Katie's friend, Chloe, for inviting us to their mum's 60th birthday party. Rock and roll. That's where we met up again, and we just hit it off straight away. We just seemed to click immediately. We had a couple of dates after that, and after a few dates we became an official couple. And then following on from that, we started to we got engaged on the Tower Bridge, on the Olympic rings, on the first day of the Olympics, as Mark alluded to earlier. Thanks, Mark. And then shortly after that, we decided to have a Christmas wedding. And just put the whole family under great pressure by deciding to get married within 5 months. So on that note, I'd just like to apologise to both of our sets of parents for putting you under so much pressure in order to get married in 5 months. Quite a hard task, but I think it was all well worth it, and thank you so much for all your efforts. Thanks to all those who've put so much forward to making all this work in such a short period of time. Thanks again to our parents who've arranged all the finer details, and lots of work has gone in the background, and in particular Katie's mum Tina has been working on this project full time for the last 5 months, and Mark was working as a PA. And they put a lot of effort into that, and I'd just like to say thank you both. At this point as well, I'd like to give out a couple of gifts to both sets of parents and also some flowers. So I think Jim, send those through. Yes. We'll take the gifts first. Yep. Tina?
Hi, Tina.
Tina? Gifts as well. Just a little gift from parents as well. Thanks for Tina. So, obviously, I'd like to as well say thanks to the whole of Katie's family for making me feel at home in their home. Basically feeding and watering me most weeks of the year, for ever so kind of them. and it was also a great privilege for them to invite me on their family holiday in Norfolk this year, where I got to spend some time with their obviously their parents, their nans Audrey and Hazel, and also brother Reese as well.
Very great day.
I'd like to say a quick note as well to my parents as well. They've always been there to help me participate, whether it be in sports or education. And even recently, as you probably know, I've started up swimming again, and they've also been there for me then, coming to watch me at the National Championships this year. Thanks very much for supporting me. Thanks also for all the advice you've given me over the years, and also just for being superb parents. Thank you very much. Probably a few of you probably know as well that I couldn't actually drive for quite a while because I had epilepsy. I couldn't drive, and I'd like to say a quick thank you to my dad who basically kept me in a job for drove me around for 6 months as basically my chauffeur. And also the readings today at the ceremony, they were read absolutely beautifully. I'd like to say thank you to Sarah and also my sister Vicky as well for those readings. They did mean a lot to us, so thank you very much. Danielle, I can't see you. Where's Danielle? Danielle, thanks very much for all the effort and weeks of work that's gone into making our cake. I did actually have a sneaky look at it early on. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to give it a go. Danielle, let's come up to the front. We've got a little gift for you. Have a long walk.
Jump over the table.
We would also both like to thank our bridesmaids for their support during the wedding and in the build-up, especially for Katie, and also our flower girls, Laura and Emma. You all looked absolutely beautiful today. The bridesmaids also put a lot of effort in to making Katie's hen do lovely, and also on behalf of Katie, I would like to say thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be upstanding as we toast our bridesmaids? To the bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids.
Jenny, forever Jenny.
Bridesmaids.
Girls, we have something for all of you. So starting with the little ones, Laura and Emma.